Alright, so anyways, last episode we had a random blood moon, I got crippled, you know, the usual things that happen in these games. I'm trying to find my splint. I know I have one. It's here somewhere. It's here somewhere, I swear it is. What's the splint look like? It's two pieces of wood, right? Yeah, it's two pieces of wood. There we go. Use. Perfect. Let's use the painkiller too, since I've got plenty. Use. I think I'll get rid of this one. This one I need vitamins for, but I don't know. Oh, hey, I even have vitamins. Yep. I kind of have become a little bit addicted to the extra space. Like, it's nice to be able to just haul all of your healing items around without having to worry too much about it, right? We're just gonna eat this blueberry pie while we have efficient digestion going, because I don't really care. Anyway, oh, wait. Isn't there a item in here that's nice? Modify, barrel extender, perfect, and then we'll just get rid of this because I don't care anymore. And then we can put this on this. Perfect. Now if I can just get a extender, I'd be very happy. Or not extender, a flashlight. Alrighty, we are off to do another quest because I'm kind of like in this weird little loop where until I get a wrench, I don't think I can get electrical parts, and until I can get electrical parts, I can't get a forge, and until I can get a forge, I don't really feel comfortable going to the next area because I am a coward. Yeah, I think that was about the loop of it. I'd really like the electrical parts, yeah. And the thing is, like, I'm not really sure, like, what is the missing part of this loop, right? So you get to the point where you can make the forge, and then the main blocker for the workbench is the electrical parts. The main blocker for the electrical parts is the wrench, which require electrical parts, I guess. And I don't know where I'm supposed to be getting these, like, organically in the world. Am I supposed to just be looking for them at the trader immediately from the first time I go in, or what's up with that? I really don't know. Did I stupidly go in here? Yes, I did. There's no good way out. Get back on my bike and keep driving. But yeah, I guess I could probably get a wrench in the random drops, but once again, I don't like this weird little focus in on it gets random at some point. You either get the wrench through loot, you buy it, or you craft it, and if you craft it, you kind of needed the wrench for the crafting material, so I'm not really sure where I'm supposed to be getting the crafting material, honestly. I don't know. Maybe there's just something I'm missing, or maybe I'm dumb anyways. We'll find out. I also should probably just make the better one of this, but whatever. I'm so close to getting the next level clubs, I don't care, I guess. Ooh. Now this is nice right here. Perfect, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Perfect. Yay. It could have been a little better, but I'm not complaining. Scrap, because I already have that one. Excellent. Excelente. Cash register. Always gotta hit those up. Fountain. Sure, I can loot that from out here, so why not? Alright, we're going in hard, we're going in fast. There will be no survivors. That's a little weird, but whatever. Hello? Am I supposed to be able to get in here? Oh my gosh, look at them all coming for me. This feels like a very bizarre trap, but hey, whatever. They're gonna break out pretty quickly, I'm sure. I shouldn't be wasting my ammo, honestly. So they should come out here, I guess? Yeah. Right here is where I'm guessing they're gonna come out. When it's my base, it feels like they can just go right through this, but... Oops. Alright, this is where full auto's feeling really nice. I didn't need to reload there, and I shouldn't have reloaded, but whatever. It's like a clown car. Ooh. Got a cheap hit on me. I could have avoided that hit, so it wasn't that bad, but... So, if I'm not mistaken, that's how it used to be a while ago. Like, you just kind of, like, got near an area, and then suddenly everyone was attacking you. I remember that used to be how it is. I wish I knew this was in here. I would have, like, broken through to get this first, but whatever. Live and you learn, live and you learn. Let's see. There's definitely going to be a lot more. This is a fairly big poi, and it is tier 2, so it should be much harder, but I feel like I just cleared a lot of this building, honestly. Anything in here? I could see a book being in here. Yes. Yes, please. I have a really weird relationship with Forge books because, like, one of my main priorities right from the very start of the game is getting as many of them as I can so I can actually make the Forge. But then, like, afterwards, I mean, don't get me wrong, getting concrete's nice, but I actually loot a fair amount of concrete. Maybe not enough to make a whole base, but, like, for little patch-ups and stuff, plenty. So then they almost become worthless, and I kind of want to, like, spec out of it so I stop getting them, but yeah. I just feel like the forges are badly designed. Well, I shouldn't say the forges, but rather the getting the forges is badly designed. Definitely could be better. But that's just the case in life. Most things could be better. We're just gonna check for purses. I don't really care about water at this point. We have so much water, we don't need more water. Delicious. Was that cornbread? I'm not super into cornbread, but it's good. A little bit of cornbread every now and then, nice. I feel like some people make a really big deal out of cornbread, and I don't know why. Like, don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's not, like, amazing or anything. Okay, so I think we're supposed to loot over here first. Ooh, books. Ooh, toilets. Yeah, they definitely fixed that toilet knife. I'm kind of glad they did, but, like, once again, it's just... Like, they really need more randomness in the loot, that's for sure. I just... Like, if you find a... Like, maybe only up to a tier 3 as an example, but, like, you should be able to randomly find tier 3 weapons, and then that kind of just defines your run for a little while. Like, maybe not long term, but short term at least, right? And then you have a reason to go into a something other than your preferred setup. Alright, we're starting to get more books, so we can maybe make coffee soon. Anyways. Ooh. This feels like a trap. Fisherman, huh? Alma. I feel like Alma, like, I don't hate that they have the horror movie, zombies in here or anything. Like, it's nice to have more variety, but I just feel like, you know, they should be bosses almost. Like, it's weird to just run into Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers and kill them as easily as every other enemy you fight, right? That feels weird. Like, implaceable monsters and superhuman beasts that just take shot after shot to bring down in their movies are just like, I'll shoot them, I guess. Ooh, ergonomic grip. Modify. Oh, I can't put another one on. Right. That's another reason to get the higher level ones, but yeah. Ooh, I'm missing lockpicks. Crap. Lockpicks. Even now, they're my bane. Although I do like the lockpicking mod. It's much better than whatever the crap, whatever you'd call the system in there now is. RNG, I guess. Really nothing else but RNG. Really? There's not a zombie in there? Okay. With a missed opportunity, I guess, but I'm not complaining. Lots of leather here if I need it. Couches, that is. Ooh. What is this, a convenience store or just storage? What is this supposed to be? Clark. Of the Lewis and Clark. Oh, did that loot both of them together? Okay. That's nice, I guess. Always on the lookout for more books. Anything over here? I think I came from over here, actually. Yeah. Alright, I need to be down there, I guess. I didn't even open this door. Oh, wait, I did. Look at that. What's up with that? What's up with that? Wow, look at all the books I'm getting. This is a really nice one. What is this? Condemned Police Precinct? I feel like that's a little weird that the police precinct is so full of books, but I guess some of these are supposed to be magazines, and what else are you gonna do when you're waiting for a crime to happen or whatever? Filling out paperwork about crime. Look, I don't 100% know what police do, okay? I mean, you know, I know what police do, but I don't know what they do all the time. Oh, okay. Over here? Sure. I gotta admire whoever put the detail of having, like, the infected veins. It really does take what could just be a kind of campy, silly-looking zombie and add a little bit of horror to it. Even if we do know what your fetishes are. I mean, I think that's kind of just like being a mod maker. People know what your fetishes are, as a general rule. Anyways. Alright, that was actually a pretty decent ploy. I was pretty happy with that one. Alrighty. I think we are going to craft a new club, even because they don't take anything to craft. Yeah. Like, it's just wood and something. I feel like there's one more ingredient to that, but it's mainly wood. Cloth, maybe, or plant fiber. There's really no reason not to just craft a new one every single time, especially if it's going to have extra slots. I'm not 100% sure how the slots are decided. I don't know if they, decide the slots by the level, the item, or if it's random. I never looked into that before. I don't really care that much, you know? By the way, wooden club. Yeah, club. Yeah, perfect. Tier 6. It's a epic club. That's always bothered me in RPGs, like, I'll never forget when, in World of Warcraft, when so at the time, like, that was my first major MMO. I actually played Star Wars Galaxies before that, but, you know, modern MMO. Well, not modern. They kind of defined it. But anyways, that was my first real experience with that kind of situation where like, I had gear from the Lich King raid, and it was just worth nothing compared to the crap I was getting from random quests in the new mountain area. Yeah. Didn't feel great, honestly. Scrap. Okay, so it is like the rarity that determines how many slots it has. Perfect.
I knew you had it in
Cloth
you.
fragments, wood. I already have all this
Great
crap.
work.
I guess I'll just take the wood so I don't have to bother with it. You have any jobs for me? Well,
You
it's
say I go
infestation, so it's
in
probably gonna be a
guns,
huge waste of
guns,
ammo, but
guns,
what
and
you gonna
more
do?
guns.
Um, electric. I don't know. I really don't know, honestly. Oh, by the way, thanks Callinghar for letting me know you could downgrade the tier of the thing. I had no idea that was even a thing. I just assumed you always made the best one. Anyways, let's just sell this. I don't care. Anything else I want to sell while I'm here? Ooh, hey, electrical parts. All right, 1 of 4. 1 of 4. Just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going. I'll get them eventually. I feel like if I see a what is it called? The store that's well, it is almost nighttime. Maybe it's not the best idea to go too far, but I don't know. There's that one store, electrical parts store. What is that called? I don't remember what it's called, but it's really good. I remember you can get a lot of like electrical adjacent stuff. Maybe I should be looking for that because there are quite a few buildings here, and I haven't really been paying attention to what any of them are. I should be doing that. I really should. Yeah, I would love to. I'd love it if I could just find 3 more real quick and get my wrench and get my workbench and get my. You get the idea. You get the idea. Tension builds up in your legs. What does that even mean? I'm sure it means something, I just don't care that much. I assume it's like when you've been using your legs for a long time, well, obviously tension building up in your legs, but like what does it mean in terms of game? If I keep doing it, will I get a sprain or something? I don't know. This building is very nice looking. Unfortunately this seems to all be residential instead of industrial. Ooh, I've never seen train tracks go across like that before. I would kill for an electronics store, though. Come on, every small town has at least one electronics store. It's probably owned by someone that's, like, owns most of the town, too. Oh, man, don't you hate that in small towns where, like, one guy owns half the town and it shows, and not in a good way? Like, they won't let anything new come in. They tightly control all the competition so they can rig the prices in their favor. You know what I mean, right? Yep. I've lived in small towns before. Not amazing. What was that? Rental hotel? Prowl and Pete's. What is Prowl and Pete's? Is it like a grocery store or what is it? Oh, it's a bar, I think, right? What is this over here? I think this might be an electronics store. Yeah, electronics. Perfect. We'll still get the, we'll still do the quest. I just want to visit this electronics store real quick. If I'm not mistaken, there's going to be a fair few zombies in here, but I'm really interested to try out my new club. That's some good damage right there. Like, hopefully we're going to get some electrical parts from all this stuff. I'm going to search every shelf, too. Alright, I see my, retriever girl getting antsy again. She might want out. Oh, you were just standing there? Okay, that's weird. Come on, electrical parts. Light bulbs. Yeah, man. Oh, I think my dog's going crazy behind me. I don't know. I can't look right now because there's zombies in front of me. Yeah, she's definitely going crazy back there. I can hear her tail going crazy. Was that electrical parts? Alright, we're getting close. We're getting close. And then as soon as we, ooh, that was a little cheap. Whatever. Alright, I'll let my girl out. Come on. Out, out, out. Quickly before the zombies eat me. Alright, no zombies eating my face. Success. Food? Food? Food. I guess I should probably just be breaking these down now ahead of time because, like, eventually I'm going to want a lot of leather for the items, right? Let me real quick check. What does Claire's armor take to make? Claire Redfield armor. Ah, leather, yeah. That makes sense. There's a fair amount, it looks like there's a fair amount of leather in her outfit, yeah. If we were using the right item, I think we'd get more. But I don't know what the right one is offhandedly, so whatever. This might be it, actually. Oh, I get it. On the side is how many we have now, and on the... Yeah, okay, I get that now. That makes sense. You know, dog, I just let you out. I can hear you wanting in, and I'm not gonna let you back in. You gotta learn to be in whatever... Oh my god. She's in heat. She's super annoying. Come on, in. Now, you might be wondering, why isn't she fixed? Long story. Every single time we talk about it, it just gets sidelined. Oh no, lost our job. Oh no, we need to move. Oh no, we need to, oh no, we have a vacation planned very soon. You get the idea. And like, you can't do it a certain amount of time after they've been in heat because, like, it's bad for them or something. I don't 100% know. I'm not a vet. Anyways, ooh, that was good. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, what was that, a whole loaf of bread in that? But yeah, it's been a whole thing. And technically, like, as I understand it, over in Europe, they don't, like, just automatically, they have stricter laws on owning pets and punishments for letting your pets get loose or something. So instead of having, like, just automatically making everyone fix their dogs or fixing stray dogs. By the way, she isn't she's from a breeder, so that's one of the reasons she's not fixed. If she was from the pound, she'd automatically be fixed. But anyways, just thought I should mention that so that was understood. Ooh, pistol, nice. Is it better than the pistol I have? Not really. So toilet pistols are still a thing, they're just much rarer. But anyways, as I was saying, so she's never been fixed, and I don't know, I go back and forth on that one. On one hand, I wouldn't want someone to fix me, so maybe I shouldn't fix my dog, and it's not like we don't take good care of her. It's not like she's going to get loose. She's properly chipped even if she does get loose, and she's got her collars and all her shots, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I just go back and forth on that one. I don't know, maybe she should be fixed, maybe she shouldn't. Maybe it's unnatural to fix your dog and you shouldn't do that. I don't know. Like, it doesn't really hurt them, and from my understanding, they might live longer, but certain breeds, if you fix them, they actually have joint issues, so they recommend you don't fix them right away. Golden, which is what she is, specifically, I believe they recommend you let them have at least one of their heat cycles, because, like, it's a problem for their joints if they don't. So yeah, anyways, it's very complicated, and I'm not a vet. And also, while I don't dislike my vets, I don't dislike the vet we have here. When I was in that small town I was talking about earlier, I really liked the vet. He was great. I would trust that man with my dog. But anyways, and it's not that I don't trust the vet here. It's just like, it's a big city. They see more dogs. They can't know all of their cases offhandedly and everything. You know, no fault on their part. Just life in a bigger city. Ooh, I'm over encumbered. That hasn't happened in a while. Let's use some magazines. Yeah, this is some good magazines right here. We could basically stop whenever we want because we definitely have enough electrical parts, but like I just want to have more. I think I'm actually gonna go back and make my what you call it? Oh yeah, you're coming from up there. I'm gonna make my workbench and my wrench right off the bat. I don't know. I guess I'm already here. I'm halfway through this toy, so why not? Not like it's a particularly hard toy that I need to like worry about. Worst case scenario, I can always go full auto. Oh look, it's American Gothic. Okay, so this has been stupid, but whatever. Ooh, a weapon repair kit. That was good. That basically paid for this whole thing. Okay, Mochi, for the love of God, I know, you're going crazy. Your hormones are out of whack and all that stuff. But, ooh, boy, you're being crazy. What needed a repair? What needed? Interesting. It flashed that I didn't have a what you call it? Okay, so there's definitely a zombie in here. I hear the zombie. Oh. Ooh, is he bigger than normal? Interesting. He felt like he took more damage than usual. Alright, that's some good loot right there so far. This has been a pretty nice little place to loot, and there's more to it, too. Yeah, give me those shelves. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, crack a book. So let's hope we get something nice out of this, but we should. So I guess at one point into the extra installation skill was enough that I now don't need to worry about... That's always nice. Where do I put this, though? Modify. Excellent. But, what was I saying? Ooh, this is just straight up an armor repair kit? Nice. And I now have 2 of these, but this one's the higher level one. Keep this one. Where's missing some necklaces, huh? Okay, so this is the level 1. What does it scrap into? Yeah, I don't have a lot of those. I feel fine about that. What's this scrap into? Oh, electrical parts. Lots of electrical parts. Okay, so we now have enough electrical parts. Okay, so I now have a better understanding of where to get electrical parts from, so that's gonna make this game easier. Apparently I just need to scrap TVs. I've basically been on the cusp of having everything I've needed the whole time, because I think there might even be some TVs I never scrapped in the base. Okay, so that's annoying, but whatever. Alrighty, we're just gonna take a bicycle ride back to our base. I'm not particularly worried about a tier 2 infested quest, but I do want to see what I can make with my workbench now. Since I've got so many electrical parts. Look at that, 28. I can make the wrench, I can make the... I basically flew by needing the wrench, apparently. But yeah. Okay, that all makes a lot more sense now. Stay hydrated, man. Stay hydrated. Apparently, I remember hearing this ridiculous stat, like 70% of all adults in America were dehydrated or something. And, oh, I know your brain's broken, my little Mo girl, but I'm facing an imminent death and I don't have a lot of time. Anyways. Oh, that poor girl. We might get her fixed after this time, or we might not. I don't know. I need more research, I guess. Alright, she's doing the hand thing. She wants out. Come on. Come on, little girl. So that's like the 5th or 6th time she's wanted in or out since I've been playing, I think, 7 Days to Die, actually. By the way, I would kill for a flashlight. A flashlight mod, a flashlight on my vehicle, whatever. I'd kill for it. Okay, so my base is over here, and I can't see anything, so I'm probably going to damage my bike a little bit. But I have a bike repair kit. That's nice. It is not easy driving around at night. Mochi, for the love of God, no! Sorry if that got a little loud on my microphone. I'm just frustrated with her. It's always something with that puppy. She's not even a puppy anymore. I just call her a puppy because she's my puppy. Anyways, she had an ear infection recently. We got that clean. Actually, I shouldn't even say she's had a ear infection recently. She gets ear infections all the time. She's a lot more work than our cattle dog. He might chew a hole in himself and need to have a donut sometimes, but that's the worst he does. And when I say chew a hole, I mean, you know, like when a dog just bites themselves too much. I don't mean like it's a literal hole or anything. Okay, what do I need? Oh no, shoot, shoot, shoot. I needed mochi? 1 second, I'm gonna pause for this. Alrighty, anyways, what was it I need? Mechanical parts. Ooh, well, I guess I can still make the wrench and get more mechanical parts with the wrench. Alrighty, that'll work out. Scrap this. Do I have any of those in my base? I think I scrapped this. Um, put all the crap we don't care about in here. What does this scrap into anyways? Glass, we don't really care about that. We'll keep the empty jars for now. We got plenty of leather now. That's good. That's good. Um, honestly, we should probably either use or sell that. I don't know. One of those two. Canteen and blackstrap coffee. Wow, that's crazy. If we get some crazy digging going. We need to get our farm going. 1 second. Hive. We need a spring for that, but like we're pretty close to springs, I think. Let's see what else. I'll get that out actually, so I have it on hand. Cooling mesh in case we get a better armor. Alrighty, that's pretty good. We have so much water to disinfect. Look at that. Water is never an issue anymore. I hate it. We have armor parts in multiple. My shame. Anyways. And she's back at it again. Hopefully she doesn't hurt the door. I'm just gonna have to ignore her. I don't have a lot of time to record today, so I kind of just have to deal with it. I can't be up and down all the time. We'll sell this when we get the chance. I think we might need more nails, but not right this second. Clubs. We might actually use that for a change. Normally I smelt those or something, but this time, maybe not. Scrap these, I guess. I don't intend to use arrows if I'm being honest. Oh, hey, we do have one. Sewing kits, plenty of sewing kits, that's good. I thought we had another TV around here, but I guess maybe I'm wrong or I already scrapped it, one of those two. Alright, dump all this stuff in here. Dump all this stuff in here. Anything I don't intend to bring with me, I'll eat this. I'm just gonna eat this. Alright, we'll dump that. This can go in the forge. Not this. This can go in the forge. This can go in the forge. What is this? Insulated liner. Cool. I'll probably need that at some point. We're just gonna dump anything we can into these slots that are open. What does this break down into? It seems like it's just one of the basic game pistols, so I don't super care about it. I prefer the Tarkov ones if I can, but yeah. We'll switch this around. I kind of don't want to bring this with me anymore, so I'm just gonna dump it into whichever one has space. None of them have space. I need to make another one. Storage, please. I don't want to use my iron for that. I'll just keep using wood. It's easy enough to just make another one. And also, like, you know, since I'm using an organizer mod, it's fine. I actually don't know which one comes default with this. Whatever it is, it works. Bring my source of light up. There we go. Just dump this here. This here. Dump, dump. We'll keep that with us, actually. Keep this with us. Dump this. And we'll keep it. We'll use it eventually. Grilled meat. Why not just eat it? There we go. Alrighty. What are we missing for our workbench right now? One forged iron and some nails. We can make nails. I thought I had more nails than that, but whatever. We need to put some wood in this so it'll actually work. Alright, we need how many? 15, 16. We'll just make a few extras. And we need one forged iron. Perfect. Wait, what? Oh, shoot. We did not need that many. Alright, that was a little crazy. What the hell? Oh, we need 20 mechanical parts. Alright. You know what we have to do now. We're gonna go out there and we're gonna loot every single vehicle we see. Alright, since this is the right thing, I think it will show us everything we can get from this now, right? Yeah, there we go. We're already getting more. I think we need 10 of them. Alright, this wrench is gonna change everything. I should also bring some blackstrap coffee with me, I guess. That way I can just use... Oh, I have regular coffee right here. I'll just use this. And that way I can get my stamina back, because God knows it takes forever. Was there still a, We're just gonna focus in on cars, because I think they're the easiest. Is there any cars around here? Cars? Zombies? Ooh, you're a special glow-eye one. Haha. Maybe we'll wait till morning. Oh, hey, there's a car in here. This is perfect. We'll do this one. Oh, we never searched this? That's crazy. I think we're only gonna need to do 2 or so cars. Mother... What? Anyone else see that? Like, it just said Blood In starts soon, Blood Moon starts soon, and then it ended? Like, what was that? That was weird, right? I'm not the only one who thought that was weird, right? Alrighty. I don't think I really got any mechanical parts out of that one. I guess because it was already broken down and presumably stripped or something. Is there not a vehicle here somewhere? Like a working vehicle? Or a given definition of working? Alright, that one should be fine for getting I think this one will give me what I need. Unless it's just not the B-dubs ones, that's always possible. I think it might, the B-dubs ones don't give me anything. Alrighty everyone, like, comment, subscribe, see you on the next one, bye!